And we're in. I'm here. We've got down in that corner, sexiest boy I know, Brandon, our goblin girl. We've got just ever so delicately to my left of them, we've got Torek, aka the famous actor Lane Zaslak. We've got
regular
Torek today, not sexier Torek. We're dialing back the sexy. Y'all got too horny. I'm sorry, we can't.
It was reaching critical mass.
We were getting.
Like, it was bad.
Exactly. It was. It was too much. It was too much.
I got the tissues. I have the tissues ready to go.
Exactly. Like we had, like people were busting out lotion. Lane, it was too much.
Sorry, but not.
Then we've got where the fuck am I? Down here, we've got our improv master, our pirate of disaster, our fantastic Tristan, aka Briggs, and then we have my platonic life partner, my best bud, my sweet cheese, my stinky little man, Brendan, aka Dante. And yeah. Oh, sorry, was that too much? And then we've got resident goth mom, our fantastic storyteller extraordinaire, our favorite half orc, half Goliath, barbarian, Egan. Played by
half
Jake.
orc tiefling.
Half orc tiefling. Yeah. Is that how it is? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Half orc barbarian. Yeah,
I'm half.
We've got like half Goliath, half orc, half Goliath, or half orc, half tiefling. It's all Orcs are fucking everybody.
Everybody's sexy.
Yeah, everybody's been banging the. I think it was. I might be on off my ass here, but like, was your mom the green one?
Yeah.
So everybody wants a green muscle mommy, confirmed.
Look, we've all seen Shrek, and
it's true. Like, I can't be the only one that thought that Fiona got hotter when she turned into an ogre. I can't be the only one.
Exactly, you know?
I can't be. It's impossible.
And before the entire chat agrees with you.
Like,
it sparked something in us all.
Trying to figure out how to listen to 2 streams at once. That's hard, chatter. That's super hard. Also, hi, Link. Hello, Tavern Talks. Hi, Sylvie. Hi, Miss Liz. You're doing fantastic today, everybody, I hope. Hello, Bucket. Do I see a TJ? Was there a TJ? There's no TJ. No TJ. But wait, did I miss it?
We gotta wait.
That's it. Hello, Laney. I know you're lurking. I can see you there. Thanks for taking Brendan out to go and have drinks. He's now sick. So
I told her already.
That's good. That's good. You did this to him. Yeah, it's your fault. Always look. Yes, we're blaming you. Brendan said some terrible stuff. He's an awful person. Just kidding. Anyway, so we're back here today, just in time to play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition in our still fucking still unnamed fucking campaign 1. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't know if we're ever gonna get one.
Informally, colloquially known as Are We the Bad Guys?
Yeah, Are We the Bad Guys?
That's not the actual name, though.
Full responsibility for Brendan's demise. That's okay. That's all right. Brandon. It's Brendan. Brendan, Miss Liz. I know it's confusing.
It's me. I'm sick.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But it's good to see you all. We're here to play D&D. As a quick little recap, just a little.
Tell us what happened last time.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we had
Goku was still screaming.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Goku
screaming, a lot of powering up.
Yeah, exactly. Torek had gone Super Saiyan.
God, I wish.
Yeah. Dante was I guess Dante would be like the Krillin of the situation.
I got that instant transmission, man.
You got it. Yeah, but
You're-
you're not Goku. You're not fucking
You are my
Goku.
Piccolo. No.
No, Dante's Tien. Dante's
I've
definitely
never seen
Tien.
Dragon Ball. I don't know
Okay,
what that means.
Egan is Piccolo. Egan is absolutely Piccolo.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Just hanging out, dealing with the rest of the problems.
Yep. Pixie is Vegeta. That's fucking guaranteed.
Got there and was super pissed that she didn't get to kill anything.
Yeah, 100%. And Briggs was Yamcha. So we're fucking out. What happened last time was there was the grand ceremony in order to finalize the winnings of the naval competition between the Margasters and House Argentum. The prizes were divvied out. Some correspondence was done between the winners and some of the members of the crowd. Toric and Pixie met with a very unfortunate individual, a red wizard of Thay that had seemingly taken notice of House Argentum and the ones who reside in it, and was begging a favor. There was a couple of scenes between Briggs and his former creator, member of the pirate crew of the Kraken Slayer.
I for sure threatened him.
You definitely threatened him. And yeah, there was just a little bit of downtime. But where we had left off was everyone had met back up at Argentum Manor. And the individuals there sort of spoke on the fact that the Red Wizards had approached Pixie and Toric. Now, it was sort of understood that the Red Wizards were unabashedly villains. Like, there is nary another mustache-twirling, puppy-kicking, orphan-slapping group of individuals, like, in all of the realms. The Red Wizards are quite literally, they have the worst reputation for a reason. So the group hummed and hawed about whether or not to go and parlay with this individual and decide what to do next. Whether they go and they hear them out, whether they go and they just openly attack them, or if a very strong message is sent to the negative of what the Thayan wanted. It was decided that they were going to go as a group to the... Oh my god. Something by the Weymouth. The hole in the wall by the Weymouth. To...
With the best tarts.
They do have the best tarts. To go and meet with this individual and tell them to pound sand. Goodbye.
Sit on it and spin.
Now, if nobody else has anything pressing that they need to accomplish, I believe that the next order of business was literally just traveling to the hole in the wall.
Yep.
I guess Brig should also break up this 8,000 gold pieces. I don't really want to bring it with.
That is
as
also true.
for our
Can you guys hear
prize
me?
money here.
Yeah.
I can now.
Weird.
Yeah.
I
Couldn't
don't know what's
before.
going on with my mic. Yes, I believe that was our plan.
Yeah, we had the... I think Dante and Briggs came back with the prize money from that sort of confrontation. The
Yes.
conversation that fast became a confrontation with Briggs's old fellas. But we still got to split it up.
Right.
How many ways do we have to split this?
No, I see 5 plus...
Ugly, Relica, Gavin. But are
That's
they all
8.
taking a share?
Yeah, that's 8 people. So that's just 8. That's just 1,000 each if we're doing it that way.
I'm good with that.
No. All right.
We all get 1,000 gold pieces.
Ugly. As you're divvying up the gold and you start separating it into neat little 1,000 gold piece piles, Ugly speaks up. He's like, I don't want no gold.
Why?
Oh, I've got money.
Well, now you can have more. You played a role.
Oh no.
I mean, okay. We'll split that up 7. We can't split that. What's 1,000 divided by 7? There's going to be.
And
Nice.
Gavin also pipes up. He's like, I do not want any. You can put it into the treasury. To be honest.
All right.
As much as I'd like the coin, I've got enough to live on, and then, well, I just do not need it. If I'm being honest,
It's an
I
extra
mean,
330 each.
We'll put their shares in the treasury. We never know when we
Okay.
might need a rainy day fund.
So an extra 2,000 in the treasury then.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Money.
So
All right, Mr. Krabs.
we's going to beat up a red wizard.
Yep.
Ideally, no violence. We're going to tell them to get bent and see where it goes from there.
I don't think that that's right.
What do you mean?
I think that it will be best if we. I know what I said before. I think it will be best.
If we kill him?
Well, maybe not kill him.
I'm down to severely maim.
Kidnap? Torture for info?
We all just. It's just when I haven't done business with him before, but I know that they hold a grudge, and if we don't prove that we can crump them real good, it's gonna be tough. Keep them off our back.
All right. All in favor of beating the shit out of this guy?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Egan?
If that's what you want.
I just don't think that if we goes, now you don't have got to listen to me. Like I'm just saying. It's just if we goes down there and he says, I want you to do X for me, and you say, no, fuck you. Well, then he's gonna go and find somebody else to go and get X done anyway, right?
Oh, so why don't we ask him
Eh.
what he wants us to do, and then we beat the shit out of him?
Well, just ipso facto, he's going
Then
to.
we'll know what he's gonna do.
It's just that
And-
we're the next thing that's gonna be on that list of things to do, right?
I mean, here's the thing: if he's as horrible as everybody says he is, I wouldn't mind just taking care of him in a dark alley. If there's no redeeming...
I mean, doing it in a crowded tavern sends a fucking message to the
but I
Red
wanna
Wizards.
kill him.
Yeah, we'd knock him unconscious and then drag him back to their enclave and throw him onto their property.
Now let's get into it real quick though. That's a crime. We's committing a crime. Assault, that's a crime.
That's why I think we should kill him in a dark alley.
Technically,
We have
that's
committed
crime as
a
well.
lot of crimes.
That's a big crime too.
I don't think any of the city watch is too fond of the Red Wizards either, I'm sure we could pay just a bit of coin to have them look the other way while this goes down.
That's a mighty assumption, Miss Pixie.
Yeah.
I think that their coin goes a lot farther than yours. And let's not also mention that they're not above taking control of a gaffer's mind and making him do what they want.
So what we need to do here is have him throw the first proverbial punch. And then we can say, look,
I'm
self-defense.
I think
I'm
I
exceptional
think
at
we
getting punched in the face.
I think
Yeah, I
we
think-
provoke him. I think we
Yes.
provoke him.
I think we pull his beard and flick his eyelashes.
I think that's
That's
still
like
assault.
the worst way that you could have said that. That
Mhm.
like that's just not that's not good.
I'm pretty sure that's still also considered assault.
Well,
It's
no,
not if it's self-defense.
no,
I mean,
he's,
if you're
he's
pulling
talking
on
about.
his beard to
You're not.
provoke an
No, no, no.
attack.
Pixie. He was using like
to turn a phrase.
yeah, he's like a euphemism
Mhm.
for like pushing his buttons.
Okay, well, you never know with Dante.
That one made sense to me, even.
Yeah,
All right.
it's okay to be a little thick. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Pretty
you're
sure.
in good company.
Pretty sure I'm actually smarter than most people. in
Wait a
this
second. What if we play off their awful reputation and I summon an undead? And then we blame him for it.
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
The
I don't
average
know.
person's not going to know the difference.
Yeah, but the watchful eye is gonna.
Mm.
Them's
Yeah,
the
you're right.
them's the magic cops.
Why don't I just piss him off to the point where he shoots me with a lightning bolt and then we jump him?
I think
Do
that
you
well,
want to get shot with a lightning bolt?
Yes.
I think
That
that
shit hurts, man. That's not a.
I-
That's a big spell.
Pixie, I've been hit by a lot of lightning bolts.
All right. You do you,
I
dude.
think I might be immortal, actually.
Oh boy.
I fell 400 feet. I think Egan's immortal too.
well, it occurs to me that maybe we don't hit them if we can't provoke them, and then we all, as a group, just need to be prepared for what comes after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. I think we have a plan then.
Yeah. All right.
So we're
Off
going
we
to
go
Yeah,
to fight a fucking red.
off we go to
wizard.
talk shit.
This is gonna be just fine.
I'm so excited to talk shit.
From from everything I've heard, Pixie, is that you've talked a lot of shit to a lot of people that deserve it a lot less.
This guy deserves the shit.
So
that
it's like just take everything that you feel inside that you've wanted to say to people that like maybe just like have paved you off a little bit. Like you've threatened to cut off their fingers and like rearrange their guts and like pull off
I
their
don't have
skin.
to threaten people with their fingers anymore. Everybody just knows.
Yeah, because it's fucking terrifying.
Threaten-
But like,
Here's the thing: threaten this dude that you'll take his fingers, because then he can't cast spells.
yeah, or like just all the things that you want to say all the time to like people that have made you mad or like people who have paved you off. Just take it and give it to this guy because he actually deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll do my best.
Yeah, all right. So you all load up, get ready. Torek, you mount up on Big Bad Matilda,
Nice.
and
Give her an apple that I took. I took it from the dining room.
yeah, Torek, can I have you roll really quickly a wisdom, please? That'll just be a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to.
11.
11. It occurs to you that you have now in your possession right around the exact amount of gold that may buy you. You're not sure amounts. You're not sure like whether it's supposed to be 1,000 gold or if it's supposed to be like less than that. You're no good with numbers.
Yeah.
This has been confirmed.
Unless it's falling from heights. Then
But
he suddenly knows the
Those
exact
I
number.
remember.
Yeah, then he's like, yeah, exactly. When it's life or death, then he gets the math. But you recall that it was going to take a certain amount of a certain large amount of gold to go and purchase an item that was going to allow you to talk to Matilda, and you happen to have in your possession a very large amount of gold. That's it.
Question for the DM: can I get horse armor?
Yeah,
Barding?
yeah, absolutely. That's just called barding, and you can just have it. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
not like have it, but like it costs. So
It costs $2. It's on Steam.
yeah, throwback. That's only in Oblivion. So no, horse barding can be purchased for the size of like the creature that the size category it is. At almost like a 1-to-1 ratio for whatever type of armor it would be that you're buying. You want plate armor for it? Awesome. It's going to cost a lot. You want leathers? You want like lamellar? You want like that kind of stuff? Totally fine. Scale
I could
mail?
put Matilda in plate mail.
You could put Matilda in plate mail. Yes.
All right, we've got a new goal, everybody.
All right. Yeah, she could have a full set of full plate, but do you think that she could carry it?
Yep,
Yeah. So
sure fucking could.
anyway, you mount up on Matilda. Jeff, Pixie's steed, is tacked up, and you get atop her, him, and the rest of you, I believe, walk on foot. Did you get a mount, Egan, or were you hoofing it? I think you're faster that way.
I have a mount, but I don't really use her much.
That makes sense. So the rest of you might be
I
walking.
had one and then I lost it.
Oh no. There's just a wild horse out in there.
While we're walking, I'm ritual casting Speak with Animals on Torek.
Oh, okay.
Because I have that in my ritual book. I don't
Oh
tell him what
my
I'm doing,
God.
it just happens.
About halfway through the trip, Torek, you hear, coming from the mouth of your faithful mount, the words, "Those apples smell good." Then they sniff a barrel of apples.
Nice.
Couple of, you get like another 100 yards. I love walking. Another couple 100 yards. Man, this half dead guy smells funny.
I got a half dead guy.
Matilda like sways her head back and like gigantic horse eyeball. Yeah. That's the caped fella.
How long has he been on here?
It's me.
Yeah, him.
Wait, you're dead?
I was just clarifying for Torek. Dante can't understand Matilda.
Yeah,
right
you speak. You're like, how long have you been dead? And then
to
Dante. Yeah.
That's a bold question, Torek. I wouldn't really say that I'm dead. Why?
Well, Matilda said you smell dead.
Half dead.
Half dead.
That's closer, yeah. Also,
Which
you're
half?
welcome.
For what?
Left or right? Oh,
Is your left half dead? Your bottom half? That'd be a shame.
No, it's the top half that's dead. Don't worry.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I did this for you.
Did what?
Well, how do you think Matilda's talking to you right now?
I thought perhaps we had just developed a magic bond.
Dante's got a book in his hands, just kind of flipping through the pages, and at the top of one of the pages There's a drawing of an animal next to a spell name in a language you don't recognize.
I speak this. Spaghetti. I don't get it.
Sure, Torek. All right. If you wanted an item that could let you do that, I might be able to make one.
You can make magic stuff?
Yeah.
Can
Anyone who
anybody
can cast
make...
spells can make a magic item, man.
I can make magic stuff?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait.
I just blew his fucking mind.
Torque needs some downtime. So,
anyways,
yeah.
that's the extent of that conversation. I just wanted to mess with Torek a bit. Like,
yeah,
he has to speak with animals on him.
Yeah, Matilda says some other like inane things, like just going for a walk.
Some idle chit chat. Like she goes, I'm going for a walk, and Tor goes, we're going for a walk.
Yeah. Before long, you guys arrive at the hole in the wall. You're about 15 minutes late. And you notice a very ostentatious carriage that sits outside. The front of the carriage is being drawn by what appears to be a horse with flaming hooves and blood red eyes. The carriage itself is all black with red wheels, and there seems to be a dim glow coming from the inside. The glass in the window appears fogged or clouded in a sort of way.
I'm going to try and rip off one of the legs.
Of
one of
the
wheels,
horse?
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
one
I
of
was
the
like,
wheels, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that dark, Torek.
I
just said the wrong word.
The mount at the very front of it rears back, motions its head, and then a gout of flame flies out of its nostrils. And I'm going to ask you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
A dexterity. Those are not great. 14.
14? Okay. You will take... you take 6 points of fire damage. Yeah, nothing on you is ablaze, but the horse stares daggers at you.
Can I have ignored the fire and just ripped off the wheel anyway?
Give me a strength check. Yeah. Straight strength. Yeah.
Straight strength. Oh, this is what I get for being a dick.
Yeah, you yank and you yank and you yank and you yank and you pull and you wrench and you attempt your best to just wholeheartedly rip a wagon wheel right off of the frame of a carriage, to no avail.
This seems really well made wood.
Sturdily built. Mm-hmm.
This is... Torg just walks away slightly impressed.
You all make your way inside. And the evening clientele have sort of populated the interior of the building. It's identical to the way that you saw it before. Several circular tables with chairs dotting the outsides of them. Folks that are sitting in corners smoking on pipe weed. There's a stool bar type section for people in singular parties to go and eat and drink. And several booths that seem to be reserved for parties to go and have a modicum of privacy. The same bartender is present. The dwarven individual, the lady that was there from the last time, and the one booth you can tell is populated by no one but the red wizard that you had seen earlier.
Aaron,
Yep.
Dante's gonna post up right by the doorway.
Okay.
But I am gonna have Guess sort of fly around. If he's in one of the booths on the side of the building, is there a windowsill that Guess could kind of hover underneath? or crawl in underneath?
The booths are not by the windows. The wooden tables are by the windows. The booths are lining the north wall, totaling 3 booths, and they are all sort of tucked away and in not really shadowed corners, but in the less, just more tucked away areas.
Okay, I'm gonna have him crawl up into the rafters then, if I can. And he'll make a. He'll try. I'll try
Give
and have him be
me
sneaky.
give me a stealth, yeah.
He has +3. That's a 19.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's in position, so I can kind of warg in and listen if I need to.
I would like to take a look at everyone else in the room as we walk towards this guy and see if anybody looks like they're the type who might be hired muscle or like lying in wait for us to make a move.
Give me an insight.
16.
It doesn't seem like anyone is explicitly hired muscle. You don't see the hallmarks of anyone. You see a lot of there's a few human couples that seem to be sitting in the seating that is available. A lot of people are just drinking, being merry. A few halflings that wear the colors of the Bakers Guild seem to be sitting at the actual bar itself. There are a few solitary individuals that seem to be present. One table is only sat with one singular person, tiefling man. That seems to be just enjoying his meal and taking a drink and reading a sort of one-page news bulletin of some sort. But other than that, everybody else just seems really inconspicuous.
Great.
Well, I guess I'll walk up. May I sit?
I would hope so.
All right, let's make this quick. What do you want?
Well, I was hoping for a drink and an honest discourse before we got started, but if you're short on time, I could make it a little more snappy.
Preferably.
What I was going to ask of you was that you be liaisons at the upcoming summer ball and fetch something of great import for me from the estate that is there. I cannot go on the grounds myself due to a prior arrangement, so I need a group of skilled individuals to go and fetch for me what I need.
And what is it that you need?
What I desire is a shard of a magical item that has been passed down for quite some time amongst the different...
I don't need the preamble, man.
Is it the time hammer?
No, it is not a weapon. It is a shard of wood from an artifact that has been passed down in Waterdavian society for some time. So,
And what do you need it for?
several things. The shavings that I could get off of it would be rather potent in scrying that I could attempt to do. There are certain spirits that are attached to objects as powerful as this that I could speak to to gain further knowledge, and the shard itself, the shard of wood itself, holds a modicum of life within it. So I would seek to ask it certain questions that it may know, given its incredibly storied history here in Waterdeep.
You want to find a piece of wood and ask it some questions.
That's mostly it, yes.
That is not nearly as evil as everyone said you were. That's very lame.
Most of what I do.
That's so disappointing. You are the lamest evil wizard I've ever met. You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
I'll admit.
Shut up. Shut up. You're going to waste our time with that shit? Who do you think you are? Do you understand that you're speaking to House Argentum? You come to us with your reputation of villainy and dastardy, and you don't even have the respect to give us a cool, evil task? Disgusting.
Give me a deception.
Ten.
I will admit that yes, this is a rather pedestrian task. I think that you would be surprised that a lot of what us wizards get up to are quite mundane tasks.
Ugh. Someone else's turn.
Why us? What makes you think we would want to help you? Why are you coming to us? Because if you need somebody capable for something as petty and small time as that, you could go to any fucking merc.
I believe that I may have undersold the difficulty of the task before you. That is in the simplest terms, what I need you to do, but it is not a simple thing. I trust that you would understand that I will not be speaking on the particulars here, but it will involve committing things that you lot are quite skilled in.
So there's more you're not telling us, and you expect us to get this magical artifact with a deep history in Waterdeep for... What is it that you are offering?
Oh, great sums of gold, and
I don't care. You think gold is a struggle for us?
I've heard about the silver mine being torn. I know that your fathers have several debts that are owed to them that have not been collected on, and
And by far more debts owed to us.
No, that's what I said, Lady Pixie. You have debts that are owed to you that haven't been collected and perhaps may never be collected. If it's not gold that you want, I can assure you that I have a great many things that I can offer. Grand swaths of knowledge, incredible troves
about
of
your
magical
fingers?
items.
Aaron,
I'd like your fingers.
His
Aaron,
eyes narrow.
I was going to ask a question because I've been listening in.
Uh-huh.
You ask that question. I'll be right back.
My background is actually courtier,
Yeah.
and the feature from that is court functionary. I'll post it in chat there. Is this guy actually a mover and shaker? Or is he full of shit?
He's the real deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can tell. He wears a signet ring denoting his political station within the embassy of the nation of Thay in Waterdeep.
Yes.
His tattoos denote that he is a very accomplished wizard within the circles of Thayan magic. And the robes that he wears are of a very subtle crimson that would denote that not only is he magically potent, he is also in the upper echelons of Thayan society, if not a Zulkir himself.
Would court functionary tell me which Zulkir he reports to? Because they are
Zulkir. So the
masters of
Zulkir,
schools, but they're also political.
there's
figures,
the
right?
only Zulkir that resides within Waterdeep is the Zulkir of Evocation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy's more than likely an evocation wizard then.
No.
No.
You know
Can I
that.
tell?
No, you can't tell what he is. Absolutely not. You've never seen
Can
him
I make an Arcana check?
You've
as
never
I have
seen
the
him.
feature
Never seen him cast a spell.
based on the tattoos.
Tattoo magic means that he can do magic with other people. It does not denote the school that he pulls his magic from.
All right.
Yes. You would have to pry into his spell book or see him cast spells, or if he was an abjurer and he had like the shield on him, you
ward.
might be able to notice, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But without seeing those things, you are completely unaware of what he is.
I'm actually going to take out the lantern and casually light it while this is happening then.
Okay.
Does it turn blue?
It does not.
Okay.
All right, so he narrows his eyes at me.
He narrows his eyes at you. My fingers. Is this what we're doing here, Lady Pixie? We don't have to do this deal. I don't... I thought this was going to be a little smoother than this, and given your reputation within Waterdeep, I thought this was something that might interest you. But...
Really? What's my reputation that shows that I want to work with evil, conniving, lying scum?
You're the known associate of Gavin O'Toole, a known member of the Thieves Guild. Your sister...
I'm a known member of the Thieves Guild.
No, Gavin O'Toole is a member of the Thieves Guild, and you
We
consort
rescued
with
him.
him.
We rescued him from the Thieves Guild because he had no other options.
It's a great
Is
cover
everything
story.
black and white for you? Are you that dense?
Is this are we having this conversation now? Is this what we're doing? Listen. I have resources available to you that is going to make it a hell of a lot easier for you to fight back against the doppelgangers. Do I have to make that clear? Do you want my help or do you not? I know what you're about. I know what you're fighting against. If we want to have this open of a conversation in the middle of a bar, then I am fine with it. My truths are open and unabashed. But my family... my brothers and sisters and other ritual mates of Thay are not doppelgangers. I know that.
Good for you.
What I'm
You want a medal?
No, but I would definitely like a little recognition of the fact that you have a doppelganger problem and I have a magical artifact problem. I can help you with yours, you can help me with mine, and if
And then
that's...
what?
And then we go our separate ways. We have a transaction, and then we don't deal again.
Who's got the piece of wood?
House Wands.
Do I know anything about House Wands?
Roll me a history check.
I'll roll as well.
10.
Same.
Okay.
Wow, how did I get less than Torek?
Unfortunate.
16.
Pixie, you're the only one that knows. So, Torek, you know a little bit. You know the fact that they're like they're one of the de facto noble houses that deal with magic items and the plying of magical trade within Waterdeep. They're the several of their most notable members have been villains in the past. They were wrapped up in some sort of conspiracy about a century ago, or a bit less. The current members seem to be, you know, they're under the watchful eye. They keep their members within a Gyron's tower. They have cleaned up their act, but they do seem to be they are still an authority on magical, arcane magics within Waterdeep. Pixie, you are aware that, yeah, they do have, like, the most vast repositories of magical artifacts within their halls, other than Blackstaff Tower, a Gyron's Tower, and Undermountain. Those four groups hold the most magic in the city. Hard stop.
Wow, even more than the Church of Mistra.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Because the Church of Mistra, they worship, they uplift,
There's a lot of like spreading it around.
Yeah, but their artifacts, they might be powerful, but they aren't as numerous and thrown about.
Yeah. Aaron.
Yeah.
As a feature of the familiar spell, I can cast a spell through it.
Okay.
that has a range of touch. Could I cast a cantrip with an attack roll through it, targeting Pixie to frame this guy for starting a fight?
You could. No one's in on it. Like chatter.
I'm going to in that case, I'm going to cast message, and I'm going to message Pixie.
What are the components for message? You have subtle, right? No, that was Christina.
I don't. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll duck in that case. I'll just duck outside the door real quick. Just out of line of sight.
Okay.
And I'll cast message.
Okay.
And I'll whisper to Pixie, how big of a mess do you want to make?
I can think back, right?
I think
Like,
you
I
have
don't
to
believe
whisper.
so.
I think you have to. No,
you
you
have
have
to
to
whisper.
whisper for message.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have to whisper.
yeah. I can't.
Mhm.
I just kind of like.
I'll say, do you want to make a mess or not? And then walk back in and look pointedly at you.
Can I get a deception check from Dante?
Yeah, absolutely.
He does that.
Hopefully.
Oh no, you are rolling like shit.
Yeah.
I think I see what's going on here.
Yeah, and what's that?
Are you? Was there ever a plan to truly parlay with me? I listen. I'm going to pack up my things. I'm just going to go. We didn't have this conversation. You don't have to deal with me. Don't worry.
I cast Hold Person.
Okay. What's the saving throw?
I think it's. I wasn't prepared to use this, so I have to look it up real quick.
I think it's 14, isn't it?
So
15?
my
A
my
wisdom
s-
saving throw.
wisdom. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
My save DC is. Let me just look at my character sheet. Why am I so bad at this today? Proficiency. 14. Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
You reach out a hand, speak a word of power, and for a frame of time, he stands still and then moves again. Ah. I'll be seeing you. And then he casts a spell.
Is
Can
he
I make
within
an
5
Arcana
feet of
check,
me?
Aaron?
He is within 5 feet of you, yeah. You're all sitting at the
So
table
I-
together.
Can I take my reaction then?
If you'd like, yeah.
Okay.
I also have a reaction I can do.
Uh,
I'm going to decide if I know what spell he's casting.
We can get into initiative, but he is instantly casting a spell.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. One sec, guys. Prepare your actions. Think about what you're doing.
Oh, so
I was thinking I could
I was
counterspell what he's
thinking
trying to
that
do, Jake.
we all break out into a song about Link's Tome of Adventure.
Super true.
I don't have my songbook with me.
Hey, did you guys know that for the price of a movie ticket, you can sign up for Link's Tome of Adventure and play all kinds of systems? He's willing to learn everything from Vampire the Masquerade to Dungeons and Dragons and many other systems. If he doesn't know it, he will learn it. So if you want to play tabletop games, Link's your guy.
He's brilliant.
He's
He also
truly
makes
is.
a crap ton of homebrew stuff.
Yeah, like his Mario homebrew that just started called Toad House Blues. Like, come on, that's incredible.
Unbelievably good.
And Link's Tome of Adventures is a very inclusive and welcoming place. We love
True.
everybody
They
except
are.
assholes.
Exactly. Yeah. No dickheads allowed.
Like, there's a clip of me singing. Yeah, open
There
that.
is.
Open that. Let's record
that.
that. Let's make that a scene on Twitch.
I'll be right back.
In before Lane gets famous from his song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my song, baby.
There you go.
Chat. This is where now that we've shilled just a little bit, and it's not shilling because we love Link. I just love using the word shilled. I do want to brag.
It is a fun word.
I made a cute little wood burning paint project. Is a cute little wood burning painting, drawing, wood burning.
You did a thing.
I did a thing, and it's very
Art.
fun. It was a good time, and I'm gonna paint it. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stain it multiple colors.
Incredible.
Gonna go for kind of like a huh?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, gonna go for like a little like I'm gonna pull the stain in and kind of them bleed into each other.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What was your plan, Jake? Are you gonna grapple him or something?
Oh, the game.
Yeah, I
Nice.
get
Back
a
to back.
reaction as Mage Slayer when someone's casting a spell.
So you were just gonna take an attack or just grapple him?
Yeah. Well, I have to attack to grapple him.
Yes.
My cat is buried in.
Well, no, you can just use a
My cat is in
attack
hat.
to grapple instead. I think is how that works.
Well, with Mage Slayer, I have to attack with the weapon.
Oh,
I
Oh.
am proficient with unarmed, so I can attack with unarmed. And if I succeeded in an unarmed attack, then I can grapple for free.
I'm back.
gotcha.
All right.
Wow, that's a sick combo, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcana check, Aaron.
What's it? Sorry.
Arcana check.
Sure.
Oh, that's probably not enough to identify the spell he's casting.
It's a spell.
Yep.
So
I'm just gonna let it go then.
And then we were into initiative, right?
Oh,
I think so.
Initiative or my reaction?
The reaction would be to a spell that's already been cast, unless you want initiative.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
Egan has Mage
Because
Slayer is
with
the
Mage
thing.
Slayer, I get reaction if somebody's casting a spell within 5 feet of me.
Oh right. Oh
Yeah.
fuck. Oh okay. Then
Very
yeah, that's
strong.
definitely. Oh yes.
Okay.
Then it won't even be initiative. It'll just be you get.
Did he stand up or is he still seated at the table?
He is seated.
Okay. I would like to use my unarmed strike grapple combo to basically grab him by the back of the head and slam his face into the table.
Okay. Do it.
13 might not be enough though.
13
Man,
does
we're all
not
rolling
hit.
shit today.
That has been. These have been garbage rolls. It had to happen eventually. It just sucks that it's against this fucking guy.
Hold on.
Holding on.
I am going to use my dagger to.
That's initiative.
Hold on.
Yup.
Yeah, probably.
There's
but
definitely
I'm-
no hold on. It's either initiative or he gets the spell off.
Yeah.
I'm not attacking him. To be clear.
Doesn't matter. Do you want an action before he goes?
Yes.
Then yeah. Then here we are.
That's a fucking nat one. All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is wrong? What's wrong with you guys? What the
I
fuck
don't
is
know.
wrong?
I don't know.
6,
The game-
4, 4, 6. Briggs?
hearts
That's
are
a
just
12
not
for
into
Egan
it.
because they roll with
That's a
advantage.
12. 'cause I have
Oh
initiative.
right, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I have
Okay, well,
advantage on
oh.
initiative.
listen, I thought like, oh, these guys are gonna definitely like get a little bit of action. He rolled a 13, like nothing crazy. Like he didn't roll good.
Because he teleports away.
Yeah, he definitely teleports the fuck out. That's it.
Yeah, we suck.
He's
With-
too good.
With a that was all skill. With the with a very poignant pop. There seems to be a vacuum in the space where the individuals formerly sat, and he's gone.
We're gonna need to kick that guy's ass later, for sure.
Yeah, no, we're that wasn't
Well, also, we suck.
we didn't
He's a
plan
red wizard. What do
for-
you expect?
we didn't plan for that. We didn't plan shit. Well, that's gonna come back to us.
You know, at least it's a
probably not
problem.
for-
Yeah, it's a problem for not today.
Ugly pokes
For
his head
tomorrow
inside.
agendas.
Whoa, what happened, guys?
He got away.
Aaron,
We
actually,
left
do I know how far teleport can go?
Like hundreds of miles.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. He could
Teleport's
be
a big
in Thay. Well, halfway there. But either way, a very long way away. Yeah, he could be in Icewind Dale anyway. He could be fucking anywhere.
God fucking damn it. Literally nothing went right.
Well, at least we said no, and we got some information.
Oh, Aaron,
The wands have
teleport in
wood.
5e is just as long as the location's familiar to you and on the same plane of existence, you just go there.
That's insane. That's so
Yeah,
much
no,
more.
it's very
that's
good.
so much more powerful.
For what it's worth, teleport is now a 7th level spell, not a 5th, like it was in 3.5.
That still tracks for this guy, but I was casting it as a 5th level spell. Like if anyone tried to counterspell it, like that would have been that would have been
Gotcha.
yeah, capable of. Didn't fucking have that planned. All right, cool. Well,
Well, that was anticlimactic. Home, everybody? Yeah? I need a
You
drink.
guys can head there. I have
I
another
would
bar to go to.
sincerely suggest that you invest in some anti-scrying or other magical spying measures for your home, Pixie, if I were you.
Dante, that's what you're here for, man. Set it up for me. I don't know anything about magic.
That's a very bold assumption.
I'll do it. I can make magic.
Here's the thing: if you get me the resources to be able
absolutely.
to cast
I'm not saying
ritual
you go
spells,
buy
then
them for
maybe
me.
I can do something.
Yeah, like I'm not telling you like, hey, spend your own money to help. Nah, man. I know you're fluent in Arcana, so I figured like, you could help us with that. I'll obviously pay for the
You also
resource.
have Gavin and Relica.
Gavin's
and
a fucking
Torek.
bard, dude. I don't
Alright.
know if he has access to that kind of stuff. Gavin, do you have access to kind of anti-scrying spells?
nay.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I do not have it. That's way the fuck out of my wheelhouse. Like I could
Wear
learn
a
it.
lead hat.
I could learn it. Like I could learn it, but that's a whole different kettle of fish than what I usually do. I throw lightning bolts and I make people feel better about themselves. I don't know. That's kind of my magic.
Yeah. So Dante, what do you need, man? I'll source it up.
It's gonna take some time. It's not something that's gonna happen right away.
That's fine.
Aaron,
Yep.
do you want me to make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what sort of spell would be required to block that? Because I don't think that's going to be something on the Warlock list. I'm probably going to have to dip into my Book of Ancient Secrets and learn a ritual for it.
Yeah, that'd be non-detection, right?
Non-detection would do it for one person.
You'd have to get a magic item that like does that, or like put it into a stone. I don't know if there's an AoE fucking spell that like stops.
Well,
scrying.
there's stuff like Forbiddance and stuff, which I think
That's
blocks, like,
heavy.
teleportation.
Yeah, that's nice, but like
A little above our pay grade, I think.
at the moment anyway. Yeah, I would say like some non-detection type spells like dotted around important places in the you can magic some shit up. You could get a magic item made that might do what you need it to do, like at least stop scrying. But like you said, it's gonna take
non-detection.
time.
Non-detection is for the duration. You hide a target that you touch from divination magic.
Yeah,
The target can be a willing creature or a place or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension, so a 10-foot cube. The target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
so if you got a couple of not like or like a larger like a gassed up version of that on a magic item, to like at least get a couple of rooms free from scrying within Argent, like let them look at the fucking courtyard. Like who gives a shit? But like
Yeah, but
make
just the house proper.
yeah, like this, like or like the study or like the fucking kitchen, so we can't learn like Esmeralda's like fried chicken recipes. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
gotta keep the chicken recipes.
Yeah, you got to keep the chicken recipe secret. Like,
Yeah.
that's where the Argenta money's at. Anyway, so
11 herbs and spices.
it's 31.
Oh.
6 of them are not known to mortal men. But no,
Red Dragon
This
Gullet.
is where the
Yeah.
colonel starts knocking on House Argentum's door.
why I declare, y'all are being crusaded against.
Our- yeah.
In the
No, wait.
name, in the
Our
name of the
downfall
nation
is-
of Flavortown.
Oh my God. Our downfall is fucking
Guy Fury.
It's Guy Fieri.
Well, yeah, no, I was gonna say like intellectual property litigation. That's our downfall.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have like Guy Fieri come up to the house and he's just like, listen, you're gonna find out that these smites are gangster.
Yeah. Welcome to Flavor
Yeah,
Town.
exactly. A paladin of whatever the cooking god is, but he's a paladin of conquest.
Yeah, he's a conquest
Yeah.
paladin.
Any fucking way. Briggs, you were saying that you had somewhere to be.
Yes, I leave to go to a bar while everyone else goes home, I presume.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Everybody goes and takes off to the back to Argentum Manor. Briggs, you head to the Dripping Dagger Inn, where you are met by, oh my gosh, Doc. Yeah.
Aaron,
The other
I
guy's
figured
name
out the
do-
spell we need.
Yeah, that, put it in your hat.
You can have mine.
All right, Briggs. Are you ready for a good old-fashioned drink-off?
Doc, you know that doesn't usually end well.
Well, you can drink as much as you want, but I'm gonna get drunk. He has a couple of big dirty mugs of something hard brought to the table and says, "So, what say you? Taking the gold, coming with me, buying a ship, take it off on the 7 seas, saying goodbye to all this landlubber shite."
Well, I don't have the gold on me. And, like, Briggs, like, adjusts, like, a backpack full of loot. But I do have all this.
All right. Well,
We're gonna get a ship and we're getting out of here.
are you saying you're coming with me?
I just watched 2 of my companions bumble around with a guy dressed in a red bathrobe, and this ain't the life. I gotta get on some water. I got to
ask.
I
Briggs,
gotta live.
Why'd you come to land?
You know, I thought the grass was gonna be greener here. And then I realized I hate grass.
That cannot be all.
I don't know. You know, I felt stuck on the sunfish, and I needed somewhere to go, and this was a stepping stone, I suppose. I mean, I made a poor call. That's what I did. I did. Sorry I left.
No. Do not be sorry. You ain't the first. You won't be the last.
We're gonna be the first to slay a kraken, and he like hoists up.
Yeah.
Whatever's in that cup.
Arr. It's just rum. It's just an entire mug of rum.
Of course it is. Like that's what it's always gonna be.
You know, when when I built you all them days ago, I had a moment where I didn't know if you were going to turn on or not, and if I was making the right choice. I thought after you did turn on, oh great, I turned a bucket of bolts into a tin can with anxiety. That's great. But I feel your pain. I feel your pain. When we got off of the sunfish, and all was said and done, the Kraken Slayer 6, the canoe that it was, came ashore. I didn't know if I was going to get back onto the sea, if I was going to be able to make enough money, if I wasn't just going to go and fall into me cups. But there's something about it. It was me whole life. Land ain't for me.
And it ain't for me.
We need the open seas, Briggs, to travel all the way from Neverwinter to Baldur's, down to Calimport, Athkatla. Travel to Evermeet. Out to the Enclave. I miss it. I miss it dearly. Who knows if we're gonna slay a Kraken, boyo. I don't think that's what matters, does it?
I mean, that is kind of everyone's dream. We did name the boat after that.
No, I understand. It's just, don't get me wrong. If I see the big sucker-bespeckled, tentacled fuck out on the high seas, I'm gonna throw a harpoon in him. But I don't know if I would ever want that hunt to end.
Well, then we'll just have to find something even bigger than a kraken.
Aye. Well, there's always a dragon. Have ye offered to bring any of your mates on board the ship? It seems that there's a few stalwart ones among them. That dandy, Dante. By the gods, I hate him. But I would serve on a ship with him any day. I know he would serve straight cunt to any other ship on these seas. I mean it. He's the dirtiest son of a bitch. I could tell just by the look in his eye. He gritted his teeth, and he looked at the nastiest pirate in all of Waterdeep, and he said to him, "Fuck you." I didn't know whether to stab him or kiss him.
I think either of those things would have gotten the reaction you're looking for. I'm gonna go back to Argentum. I'll extend the hand. I'll pack up me things, and I'll meet you back here, or I'll be throwing water on ye in the morning.
I don't feel good tearing you away from your new family, Briggs. I understand that they are good people. They took you in. Whether or not you fit in, they took you
They
in.
hired. I mean, I was hired.
By who?
The dads.
That would be
Davros.
That'd be Emery.
Emery. Yeah.
I do not know the other one, but I have heard of Emery.
Aye.
They were
Good
Good lad.
They were good folks. They saw something in you. And to be honest, a man's allowed to be wrong. He claps a hand onto your shoulder. He says, "Don't be too hard on them. They're landlubbers. The fuck do they know?
They'll probably cry.
The fuck do they know? Well, let them cry. Let them weep.
Torque for sure.
They're gonna miss you. Which one's Torek?
I suppose you never would have seen him.
No. Is he like a little weepy boy?
No, he is a large lad with far too much heart.
Oh, one of those. Yeah.
But I also watched him rip a man's head off, but then his spine came with him.
Well, it's
So-
like that whole gentle giant thing. It's like, I don't want to use my strength, but I'm going to tear this man's gizzard out through his arsehole. Like, it's like he'll do it for his friends and family. It's a trope. It's a good one though.
Aye.
All right. Well, I'll be seeing you. I'm going to go down to the docks. I will ask around about a sloop, at least, to get us to where we're going next. All right.
Here.
Right. And then he clanks his mug against yours, downs it, and turns on a heel and goes out the door.
I'll leave a couple of gold on the table and head out.
All right. You return back to House Argentum. Short amount of time after everyone else. Everybody's kind of wallowing in their defeat a little bit.
Wallowing in our incompetence.
A little, yeah, a little.
Yeah.
But
Torik's measuring a horse.
yeah, Torik, are you? Torik's standing there with Philinthril.
Yep.
Yeah, Philinthrill's like taking measurements, and it's just like I just need you to write this down. And he's like, this long, and this one's this wide, and he starts giving you all the measurements. He's like, I think.
No, slow down. Smaller numbers.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
I can take all the measurements.
Uh-huh.
Because if you get it wrong, then this girl, he claps her side, she's going to chafe, and you don't want that.
I hate chafing.
You do, of course. Well, you wear a big set of armor too, right?
It fits incredibly well.
Yes,
like
but
a glove.
you've worn the ill-fitting ones where it like kind
Oh, it's terrible.
it like pinches your ball bag and like
It pinches the balls, and like you rub up on metal with your bare skin and gets the
Absolutely.
nastiest rug burn, and then that gets infected and you're pussy.
And if your gambeson is loose, then the leathers will rub into your skin and it leaves like the black mark from where the leather was dyed, and like it's
Anytime I've ever been too small for a gambeson, I just flex harder.
yeah, and then you break your stitching.
True.
Yes. Anyway.
Oh, hey, Briggs.
No. Briggs walks through. Oh,
Aye.
Master Briggs.
Aye. Philinthril. Torek.
Hey,
Matilda.
where'd you go?
I had to meet a man.
Say no more. I get it.
We all have needs.
Something like that.
Huh?
Is everybody here? And I look. Is everyone within earshot?
Within earshot enough, or you can send Lucius to go and fetch people.
Dante would probably be in the library researching what little spell materials are here.
Well-
Pixie's absolutely in the dining hall.
Well, I guess if Torgik and Yegan are here.
Yeah.
Lads, I gotta get out of here. This dry land thing, it's not working for me anymore.
Want me to carry on a bathtub?
No, Torek. You know how we battled on a boat?
Yeah, that was awesome. I can't wait to do
I-
that again.
I need that every day.
Every day seems a little excessive, but I could try.
I don't
yeah.
think they hold that contest every day.
I mean, we could ask.
No, they don't hold it every day, which is why I'm going back with some of me old crewmates, and we're gonna go find some every day.
Oh, so you're going on a trip. That sounds nice.
Is this really the right time to do that, though? There's a lot going on. I mean, like for the weekend?
no, for a long time.
Like 2 days?
Uh,
I think
Torek,
Briggs is breaking up with us, Torek.
Look in, like, grab your coin pouch. About that many.
This is a lot.
Aye.
But you're coming
If you
back.
want, if I get a big old fancy title, maybe. But till then, if you guys are interested in coming with,
Wait, for how long, though?
for long enough to say goodbye.
There's a lot going on, though. Like a lot of things that need to be done here first.
Aye, and I'm sure you guys can handle it easy. What am I gonna do? Poke somebody with a sword?
Yes.
Aye, and I
I'm
also
gonna go.
watched...
I'm gonna go to the doorway and open it, and I'm just gonna bellow as loud as I can
Yep.
Pixie's name.
Yeah. As you yell, a couple of people come. Gavin walks up. Ugly goes and sits in the stable. And Lucius arrives.
What's going on?
Briggs is breaking up with us.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
An
Briggs?
offer has been extended to me to get upon the high seas again, and this dry land thing. It's been a struggle ever since it started, really, and it wasn't the best choice in the end, and I gotta do what's right for me, you know.
I walk
You're
up
leaving?
behind. I walk
Aye.
up behind Egan and I just whisper, "Is he being mind controlled?"
It doesn't smell like it.
Dang it.
Wow, Briggs. Well,
I
obviously I
mean-
can't keep you here, but I'm sad to see you go. I know we haven't always gotten along.
Part of
but
me is sad to be going, but for landlubbers, you're the best bunch of landlubbers one could ask for.
Oh, but Briggs, you're made of a bunch of parts, so if only part of you wants to go, we could keep the parts that want to stay.
that's not how that works, Torek.
Briggs like pulls a barnacle off of his arm and like hands it to Torek. That's Thomas. He wants to stay.
I'll treasure him.
Are you sure you don't want to be part of this? You don't want to figure out this doppelgang stuff?
I told you before, Pixie. I don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me. And you know what? I don't care if you're a doppelganger or if you're not. You know? You need somebody as dedicated to your cause as you are.
Just because we made fun of your nipples.
No,
We
of
weren't
course not.
making
I
fun.
will probably figure out how to get those removed. But that's a story for another day.
Okay, well, if this is what you need to do, who am I to hold you back from what you feel brings you joy and
But
happiness.
What if we need to get a hold of you? What if there's like an emergency and we're like, oh, we need a pirate?
DM question.
Yeah.
Do I know if Christian's coming with us?
I would think so.
Then I guess I will pull out the gold coin that has no face on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll hand it to whoever.
Give me that.
Supposedly, this should teleport ye aboard the ship. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, Briggs, I want to make it known that we appreciated your time here, and you're always welcome back if you ever decide to. And Pixie extends a hand.
Briggs is going to hand her his set of quills and all that sort of jazz. Like, put it into her hand, clasp it with both hands, shake it. And ye all are always aboard the ship if, land gets too boring.
Well, maybe once we solve all our problems here, we can go plunder the world together, yeah?
Aye, by then we'll either be sunk or Kraken Slayers.
Well, I look forward to that story.
Aye.
I don't
hope,
like it, but I understand, kinda.
It's hard to explain, Torque.
That's
There's-
okay. I have a hard time understanding most things.
You keep being yourself, Torque. Don't ever change.
I don't know how to do that. Change, I mean.
Gavin looks you in your one good uncracked eye.
The other one technically works.
Oh, well, he doesn't know that.
You can look in that.
Yeah, he looks in your cracked eye. No,
They both work.
I understand why you have to do what you're doing. I'm not going to try to convince you to stay. There's been a couple of times that I've felt like I should leave too. I get it. Sometimes you have a call inside you. I wish you weren't going. Yeah, I wish you weren't going.
I'm sorry we couldn't have been better friends, Gavin.
I
Never really had a chance to talk much. Pixie was too busy making googly eyes at you, I think.
It's true. But I understand where you're going. I think that out of everybody here, I think you and I connect on a far more moral level than a lot of the others. Because, to be honest, for a long time, if it wasn't for the warm roof over my head and the safety of having such maniacs by my side, I wouldn't have given a fuck about the doppelgangers either. And I just didn't have anything clawing me away the way that you have for you.
Well, I guess we have to have a conversation later.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if ye end up in the doghouse,
Yeah.
ask Torque for that coin.
I might be on the ship later tonight.
We'll be happy to have you aboard.
Yeah.
Briggs, before you go, can you do me a favor?
Aye, what you need, Torque?
And Torek pulls the ripcord on his armor, and the plate mail falls off, and then he takes off his shirt, and he gets down on one knee, and he points at his chest, and he goes, "Could you give me like a cool, like a little bee, like with your fancy sword? I've seen you tear stuff up with that. I want you to give me like a little artistic bee for Briggs, right here, right on my pap.
Oh dear.
You can do it. Just don't think, just do."
Sure, Briggs is going to pull out his sword and attempt to maim Torque. Attempt to achieve a bee.
You successfully leave a wound that is going to scar upon Torik's pectoral. A very prominent bee, stylized and sort of almost big, bulky pirate script, big flowing letters. Torik, it hurts.
Ooh,
It burns.
that's sick. And you
Why don't
see
you
on
just
his-
get a tattoo?
you see Torik's entire back is just covered in scars. Tattoos don't feel the same.
Okay.
It's true.
You two frighten me a little bit.
You're fucking weird, Torik. And that's coming from a real fucking weirdo.
I mean, I don't know. I used to get whipped, and like this is kind of like a watered down version of that.
I think you need therapy.
Probably.
Maybe we should
I like the pain. I don't know what to tell you. I like pain.
That's weird. Yeah, that's not okay.
That's not that unusual.
See? Egan gets it.
Like, no, I get
Maybe
it.
you're
Like,
the weird one. Maybe
No, no.
you're the weird one.
I understand being flogged. I just don't ask my friends to cut letters into me. Listen.
I'm gonna go talk to Dante.
We do not kink shame here. It's fine. I don't. It's like whatever floats your boat, Torik. But that's fucking weird.
It's not even a horny thing.
Sure, it's not. As Briggs goes to go and find Dante, a very huge hand clamps down on Briggs's shoulder. It's ugly. Are you all right, wee little man?
I am now.
Is this what you want?
It feels like, like a weight's been lifted off. You know? Feels like I'm not made of lead. I'm made of, what I'm actually made of. Whatever it is.
I think you're gonna be all right. I haven't known you
Thanks,
very long.
ugly.
I haven't known you long. I'm gonna miss you. I think that you're gonna be all right. You're making the right choice. That you got friends out on the sea, and you've got friends on land, in case that boat ever sinks.
I suppose I got somewhere to walk now.
If that boat sinks, and you gotta walk your metal ass back onto the shoreline, bring yourself back to Waterdeep. Yeah?
Aye.
Alright, little fella.
And you keep House Argentum at least a little fun. Pixie can be kind of a buzzkill, you know?
Yeah, but she's a cutie. So it's alright.
I am right here, by the way. Like,
I was
well,
whispering you weren't supposed to hear that.
I was talking at you, not to you, Miss Argento.
alright.
I like you. Like, what you want me to say? Listen. Anyway, that's all
This
I want.
place is turning into a strange harem.
No, listen. You're allowed to be attracted to people and not want to sleep with them. Like, that's all right. Like, listen, I'd bugger a good 9/10 of the people that's here. Everybody's hot, but I'm not. Look, boundaries, consent. and the sort of simple understanding that you can be attracted to friends and not want to fuck them. Like that's just true. Seriously though, Dante, if he wants it, any day of the week, any day of the week, that man's got sexy vampire energy. I don't know what it is about him, or maybe like some sort of foul creature of the night, like a werewolf, something like that. Just something fucking gross. Anyway, Briggs, take
Thought
care.
he was a nothing sandwich.
Yeah, but he's pretty. Like real pretty. Like he's got like animal magnetism, but then like you peel back that very, very thin layer of attractiveness, and then you're like, oh shit, it's like finding a bag of chips that's like 90% air. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat the chips, but then like, all right, I'm done with the chips real quick. You know what I'm saying?
We all know you're gonna lick your fingers when you're done.
I will.
That's
never
right.
understand you.
It's so salty. Anyway, Briggs, enough of that shite. Truly, I'm gonna miss you.
I got a boat to catch.
Yeah, you do. You got good friends out there, and if they don't treat you right, I will kill them.
Aye. Thanks, ugly.
Then he sits back down.
I will head to the library / study / wherever Dante said he was.
Aaron, did you get my message?
No, well, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna change that a little bit right now. You don't find Dante in the library. You find a written note that says, "I've never been one for long goodbyes. Good luck to you and yours on the high seas. And I hope that what I've left you with is of some comfort and help." And then a stylized D is the signature.
Well, that kind of sucks the air out of the sails.
Oh
I
no,
will
it doesn't.
Hold up the letter and
No.
take it with me. What a weenie.
Briggs, you go and you pack all of your possessions that are there. And as
An
you're
extra hat.
as you're going through your bags, you notice something. It's the lantern that Dante's been using. It's a very thin note on it. Just says, "I heard that you were hunting monstrosities. This is what finds them. Take it with you." And then just because he's an extra bitch, there's another D.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now I'm kind of pissed off I don't get to say goodbye. What a guy. And I fold up that letter. And we're off. Ooh, let's put that back on. How bald I was.
Briggs leaves the house. And as far as the audience is concerned, and as far as the rest of the party is concerned, that is where Briggs's adventures with House Argentum comes to a close. Until a later date, or another time, or if Tristan decides to bring Briggs back for a mighty triumphant return during a thematic moment, perhaps for a different adventure or what have you. Briggs is now upon very likely the Kraken Slayer 7.
Oh, that's for sure what is getting named.
It has to be named that. So
Briggs will leave if it's not named that.
yeah, it comes back. I'm gonna name it the fucking the Kraken Lover 1, and you're just like, I'm back on land. But no, yeah, to sort of hammer in exactly what's going on, Tristan will be playing another character. That character will be introduced next game. But for right now, yeah, Briggs is being shelved, and we're gonna move on with another character. It's just sort of a, I think it's without getting too much into the nitty gritty of the behind the scenes. Tristan wanted to play a different character, and so we're facilitating that. That's it. As much as everybody might love Briggs, I know I'm amongst those. We always acquiesce to the player's wants before the sort of grander whatever idea that we happen to have going on of what the story is. It's
We gotta get Pixie another yes man,
That's you're goddamn right. Now here's the question. Here's the question. Can you give us one spoiler for the character that's coming up? Whether it's like the class, the name, the race, what are you like? Just one little tidbit to leave everybody hanging on what you're playing next.
There's a fair bit of mithril involved.
Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody this right now. I'm fucking excited. I'm super stoked for this character. I'll have you know, Brendan helped make it, so you know I'm gonna fucking hate my life. When it comes to the stats.
Oh,
of the
have
character.
faith, Aaron.
Oh,
Hey,
you say that as if I haven't read the fucking sheet, Brendan.
I didn't.
I know.
Hey, I didn't. I
God.
picked one flavorful feat. Okay, he's not 100% power gamed. He's just like 98% power gamed.
I like him. Here's the thing. I like him. Look at Torek. All right. All right.
Pixie's surrounded by men now. There's no women anymore. Well, I mean, Briggs was.
Egan's
Briggs
not
was
a
a
man.
woman.
Egan's not a
Yeah.
man.
Egan is no boy.
True. That is true.
Relica, also not a man. Gavin,
Relica is
barely a
NPC.
man.
Egan
Sure.
qualifies to fulfill the prophecy of killing Nazgul. That's good enough.
This is so true. So true. But on that note, Relica does come down, and she waves goodbye to Briggs. Just a quick little, yeah.
Torek is crying for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like strong tears. Like can't wait to see Briggs again in the future, but not sure when.
Well, that was sad.
He gave me a coin.
Huh.
It's so when we need a pirate, I can call him. Because he needs to go be a pirate.
I feel betrayed.
Briggs just wanted different things.
Conflicted.
Guys. It's okay. It doesn't mean he doesn't care about us, even though pretty sure he doesn't, but
I don't think that he was obligated to. He was hired by our fathers to perform a job.
I know. So is Torek. And look at him. He's sobbing.
No, I'm not. They're strong tears.
It's okay to
different.
cry.
Insert
Torek. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're
insert
strong
gif
tears.
of it's a terrible day for rain here.
I literally was almost about to say it.
I don't think that Egan, why do you feel that we've been betrayed though?
It's customary to give notice before leaving. We've been through so much together, and there's so much at stake, and he just walks away. I'm very conflicted.
It's okay to be
I understand.
angry.
I understand why. I understand we're giving him the support he needs to fulfill his destiny, but it's bittersweet.
Gotta wonder why he cared so much about the Argentum money then.
'Cause he does a good job. Nothing wrong with taking pride in your work.
Yeah, I guess.
I've thought about it a while, but I'm not totally certain that he was in it for the money. I think he was just looking for
Purpose?
just what he was supposed to be, where he was supposed to go on land. It just never panned out.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta be honest though. It was abrupt, but people come and go.
we can't hold somebody here who doesn't want to be here.
And now
Well-
that we have, I mean, actually, that's you. No, that's true. We do hold a lot of people here against their will.
What? Who?
We've got a jail.
But that's not the same thing, Torek.
We could put Briggs in the cell
We're not imprisoning Briggs.
just until he changes his mind.
What?
He
That's
should
not.
want to stay. Can't force him. He should want to stay. But why didn't he want to stay? That's the problem.
His life was on the sea, guys. He
He
was literally born on the sea.
He also
He lived his entire life on the sea.
He also came to a head with Pixie constantly. I know you guys tried to bury the hatchet, but sometimes you just hold a grudge. Like, Pixie, you're fucking abrasive at sometimes, to be honest, at the best of times. And I love you for it, but not everybody does. I mean, like, you could have just been too much.
Relic. Jesus Christ, are you trying to blame me now?
Maybe. Not that it's that big. Not that it's. No one's obligated to share their feelings. It's nice when everybody gets along and shares how they feel and says how they want things to be and is emotionally available. But maybe he wasn't. And maybe you got on his last fucking nerve because things weren't going the way that he wanted it to be run, and he didn't feel like he was actually a good part of the family because he constantly butted heads with you. It's been months, Pixie, and you've had arguments with this man more times than you've had civil conversations. You were constantly at each other's throats. You're the position of authority within the family, and it could have driven him away. Or that's all bullshit, and it's really just the sea calling him back. That's also possible, but I mean, what I'm saying is that sometimes personalities clash, and no one's obligated to be here. I know I
At
wouldn't
this
feel
moment,
welcome.
Dante comes down from the library.
I'm just gonna glare at Relica and then walk away.
Oh, I figured out what spell you're going to need to keep the red wizard away.
Bring me a list. I'll be in the study.
Bad time?
She just kind of scoffs, continues walking.
Briggs left.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Relica, Gavin, are you all familiar with the spell called Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's a spell similar to non-detection in that it blocks divination sensors and scrying and all that kind of stuff, but it's on a location rather than a person. So now that we've thoroughly kicked the hornet's nest of the Red Wizards, having that on the grounds here would probably be a good idea. It's not something I can cast, but we might be able to call in that favor from Brunyandar.
But to be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck right now.
Well,
I understand, like, thanks, but somebody, yeah, give Pixie the list.
I've never been one for goodbyes or really staring grief in the face, Gavin. I think it's fair to say that Briggs was a man of action. And even though he's going on his own journey, we still have big things right in front of us to deal with. And I think he'd want for us to carve a pound of flesh out of those damned wizard Nazis for him.
And I think that if Briggs really wanted us to do anything for him, he'd still be here and ask us to fucking do it. I don't feel the same way, Dante. I got to be honest with you. I guess I wear my heart on my sleeve or whatever, but I don't know. Big shiny man, he meant something to me. He was a kindred spirit. I know we didn't always say much, but I just need a minute. I don't care about your fucking spell right now.
All right.
Relica's like, I do. I care about the spell.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Briggs left. I get it. I liked him. He was a nice guy, but listen, Pixie
he was a man floundering in what he thought was his purpose, and it clearly wasn't.
Well, Pixie was always giving him shit, and he couldn't handle it. Like, as much as I give Pixie shit for this, that, and the other thing, is well, he also just I didn't want to, like, as bad as it sounds, also just didn't want to step in line. I guess like it wasn't just it's like he also could have just resigned from the position and been like, hey, I'm the merc, or like, but like he wasn't happy with those things, so he left. So it show me the book. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
And she's going to go and help you track down exactly the spells, the exact components, everything, so you can get an itinerary plan for
Aaron,
how to get this cast.
Yeah. The first thing we got to start with is how big is the Argentum Manor estate?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have the map. Like, hold on.
Yeah. Because that's going to determine what spell level we need.
It's
cast
like so big.
You know,
like,
I mean, the private sanctum starts at 10,000 square feet and goes up from there. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
What level spell is this?
4th to begin with. Yep.
165 times 184 or something.
Yeah, and then
wait, it's 165 by 184 feet, or
yeah, and then there's 3 floors.
Well, it covers a cube 100 feet on a side with the base casting at 4th level, and that goes up by 100 feet for every spell level above 4th.
So a 5th level private sanctum would do it.
Yeah. If you want it permanent, though, you have to have it cast every day for a year.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah. There's no expensive material components, thankfully. However, I posit to Relica, Brunyandar said he owed teaching someone magic.
Brunyandar's a cock.
Yeah. We also
do we want him in the house for a year every day?
He has to stop by for literally 6 seconds.
I guess.
Or if you want to just straight up pay for it, we could go to Blackstaff Tower or any one of the wizarding. Oh, we got to redeem. We got to tithe. Everyone tithe.
Can Storycat come by and cast it?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, Storycat's got to cast it.
The only spell she knows is create food and water.
Ooh, yeah. And it's not actually create food and water. It's just look cute until you come along and give her food and water.
No,
That's the
it's create-
somatic components.
Yeah, there you go.
And
And
then she-
material.
she
Then
said,
she just summons Story Dad out of the ether.
like,
Yeah.
can't I learn how to cast this fucking spell?
Are you someone who studies magic out of books?
No.
Then, unfortunately, not. Only a wizard can cast this spell, unless we could develop a ritual version, in which case I could do it. It's not normally a spell that can be cast as a ritual.
Probably not. All right, well then I guess we have to rely on Brunyandar. Also, can we... Stupid name.
Brunyandar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrific. It's so bad.
Like, who
Every
names their
time
kid
do
that?
you want to know something?
Yeah.
I gotta rename
Can we gossip for a sec here, Relica?
Spill, bitch.
I for sure told a whole bunch of people that Brunyandar said I was a vampire, and I'm going to deny it tooth and nail at the gala that's coming up. I'm
Aren't
gonna
you,
be like,
though?
you bitch. No,
Look at you.
I know.
Okay, all right. I just assumed.
You've seen me out in the sunlight.
I guess. It's just like... Pale skin, dumb ruby fucking necklace. You wear a cape? Like, look at you. Like, look
Cloak.
at you.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
A vampire would know the difference. All right. Anyway,
I know
okay.
one well enough to know that you're right.
So yeah, I mean, fuck that guy. Good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's up to Pixie now with Briggs gone and not in charge of the money anymore, but I don't know how much it's going to cost to get that spell cast. Alternatively, we could get it cast lower, like with less juice behind it, and just put it on the house.
Honestly, no. Like, if he
Do
owes
the
us,
whole
he fucking owes us. Like, if it's like a whole magic education that he owes or
Yeah.
whatever, then I don't know. Whatever. I'm not my sister. I'll leave it in her hands. She's, to be completely honest, most of the time fucking smarter than I am. So
You and I are living proof that just because you know how to cast spells doesn't mean that you're a super genius.
I'm not good at my times tables. Like, I don't understand. Like, I only speak one language. Like, I'm not good at this. I'm kind of dumb. Yeah, my dad's didn't educate me. I was fucking adopted at 13 after having street fights down in the dock ward. Like, Torek, there's a reason why Torek and I get along so well.
That's fair. The only reason I know things is because I've been around for 300 years.
You know, we just... Oh, Jesus. How are you... Wait. How? Vampire?
No, I'm part elf.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Same thing. They both drink blood, right?
Sure.
That's how that works.
You want to find out?
Blood elves. Do I? No, I don't.
Yeah, Torek would probably beat the shit out of me.
What, if you drank my blood?
Yeah, just a taste.
Don't drink my blood, Dante.
All right.
Definitely
I won't do it unless you give it to me.
Yeah, just don't.
right.
This is me blanket saying, like, you're not allowed. Fucking nasty.
All right.
Okay, let's get this spell thing figured out. We'll talk to Pixie. Fucking, I should probably go apologize for saying that she's the reason Briggs left. I'm just pretty sure that's half of it. But, like, it's also, like, people...
Listen, you're not going to hear any arguments from me.
No, well, she's a people pleaser. She wants people to like her, and I get it because she is a genuinely pretty likable person. It's just people don't have to fucking get along, okay? Like, they don't have to get along. Like, it's...
She's young. That's something you learn with age.
I guess.
Do you know how many people have told me they don't like me?
Plenty.
I'd wager thousands. You good?
Yeah, I just like heard something, and I think I'm
Oh.
going crazy. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I would imagine plenty of people have said that they don't like you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you seem that type. I'm gonna go say sorry to my fucking sister, and
That's
then,
probably a good idea.
well, or at least explain what I'm trying to say. She kind of walked off, but it's whatever. Yeah,
I'll bury my head in some books.
yeah.
I got a line on something you might find real fascinating. I'll let you know when it's finished.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Torque is gonna seek out Egan if Egan is still in the courtyard.
Yep.
Hey, you want to play catch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Torque pulls out the hammer and just kind of tosses this at you.
Work off some steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play catch with your hammer.
It's
Great.
like surprisingly light. Zilvern is made out of mithril, like it's lighter than steel metal. So, a little bit of time goes by. Relica comes and finds you, Pixie. Hey.
Hi, I'm surprised I haven't drove you out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
I'm not sure how else I'm supposed to take that.
Well, if you are sometimes a bitch, and that's okay, I think is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not... You got a lot on your plate, and you don't have to fucking like people, and they don't have to fucking like you. And sometimes people's
Yeah, but
personality...
Briggs was part of the family.
No, he fucking wasn't. No, he fucking wasn't. And I feel like I'm the only crazy person here that's willing to fucking say it. And it's not because we didn't want him to be. It's because he didn't fucking want to be. Or he couldn't be. Or whatever it happened to be. I'm telling you, Pixie. He didn't have to be here if he didn't want to be here. I liked Briggs. He's a good guy. I like Gavin. He's a good guy. I really like Torek.
He's a questionable guy.
He's a complex guy. I like Dante. I don't know if Dante's gonna fucking stick around. He seems pretty fucking mercenary too. The only difference is he wasn't given a position of authority by Dad. That was constantly berated and told no. Like I get it. I get it. Like, you were also in one of the most emotionally tumultuous and intense moments of your entire fucking life. You found out your sister's a doppelganger. You were inheriting one of the biggest noble houses in all of Waterdeep. You have a gigantic doppelganger problem, and then you had to go and fucking watch your friends die. I get it. I don't blame him for fucking leaving. Hell, even if it was just, I don't want this, I don't blame him for fucking leaving. Don't blame yourself. I was just trying to say that maybe...
You blamed me. I didn't blame myself.
Okay, don't let me blaming you make you feel bad. It's okay. It's okay. This is gonna sound super callous. It really is. But people come and go. If he wanted to be here, he'd be here. I cared about him. He was a friend.
I'm not upset about him leaving. I mean, I am, but, like, I get it. He had somewhere to be. He had something to become that he wasn't going to get here. I get that. That's fine. I don't like being blamed for his departure. That doesn't seem fair at all.
Yeah, but to, like, say you had no part in it is also a disservice to the whole house. To not
I mean, if
recognize.
you just didn't like me, that's one thing. Saying I drove him out, as if I'm the only one performing decisions or actions in this house.
No, but you are the biggest voice here. It's just the truth. People listen to your words way more than you think. And I know that's like you're still getting used to it, but like there's been a lot of you saying jump and everybody saying how high. You've only been checked hard a couple of times. As far as I can tell, it was really just you killed one of your friends, never to return. Everyone's still with you. If that doesn't speak loyalty, then what the fuck does? People give a shit.
I don't doubt their loyalty. You say that there's been a lot of cases of me saying jump and everybody saying how high, but there hasn't been a lot of cases of good job, Pixie. You did your best. You tried hard. You did what you could. Or good call. Or anything like that.
Is that what you want?
Whenever I make something happen that is beneficial to the group, to the family, to the house, whenever I do anything like that, we just move on. But when I make a mistake, when I fuck up, that's when it's, what the fuck, Pixie? Why'd you do that? You could have done this. You could have done that. You could have done this. You could have listened to this person. And all I hear is criticism and no...
Do you want praise? Do you want people to give you a pat on the back? Do you want accolades? Do you want people to affirm what you're doing is right?
It would just be nice to have a little bit of recognition that I am shooting in the dark here, and sometimes I miss, and sometimes
Pixie,
I hit.
Pixie, I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you in on a little fucking secret here. No one else here knows what they're doing either. It's easy to call out when things went wrong, because the consequences are right there. Nobody knows if it's going right. Nobody knows if you're doing the right thing. If you pointed a finger at anyone in this house and you said, "Okay, you're in charge now. You're the one." Not a single one of them would be like, "Oh, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing now. I'm going to do it better than her." No one's going to do that. Not me. Not Dante. Not Egan. Fucking certainly not Toric. You know I'm right. So no one's giving you the pat on the back. No one's, letting you know every time, like, you're doing a good job. Because to be completely honest, I don't think anybody knows if we're doing a good job, Pixie. I don't know if anybody thinks we're winning.
We've made inroads with the right people. We saved Egan's home from an invasion. We have a doppelganger who can give us all sorts of information in the basement. We just told off a red wizard. That didn't exactly go well, but basically told him to go fuck himself. I'm sure that'll come back. So maybe that's not something I should be using as a good decision, but...
Do you feel...
We saved the silver mines while getting what we needed to from Brunyandar.
Do you feel like those were wins?
I would say those are all things leading us in the right direction.
I think that's exactly where your answer is then. You feel like we're going in the right direction. You're doing the right thing. You're being a leader.
It would just be nice to hear it from the others on occasion.
I gotta admit, I'm pretty sure they're all caught up and fighting for their lives.
Well, they know what they signed up for.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
Well, Torek definitely did. I don't know what
Torek-
Dante he just kind of showed up, but
Torek can't count to 6. All of
Egan
his...
definitely did. He was willing to fight tooth and nail. To
They
his
were
death.
willing, but yes.
Sorry.
It's fine. But no, I understand. Egan is ride or die. Knows what they signed up for, but you haven't had any doubts about Egan. I think you want to hear that you're doing a good job from Torek.
Yeah.
Because
that would be nice.
he almost killed you over the death of a friend.
He one tiny sway the other direction, and I would be off a cliff with Christina.
I don't think you're
Dad.
over that.
Probably not, but I can't blame him.
Yeah, you can.
I got Christina killed.
Pixie,
Dax killed.
2 people are allowed to be wrong. You didn't mean to get people killed. You made a bunch of brash decisions that led to the death of a friend. Absolutely.
One brash decision.
You didn't need to have your life threatened over it. I think I can speak from a place of understanding. I know Torek better than most. He's not well. He doesn't know what he wants. Broke his oath. Changed who he was. Saw a person die. He's still not recovered. I'm having a hard time with it myself. I want to be with Torek.
Wow, that's.
I don't
feel like that is. Relica, I think that might be an abuse of power.
Pixie.
He's your knight.
You're dating Gavin.
He was a guest in the house and he just likes to help us out on things. I'm not his boss.
He was a homeless urchin and you gave him a fucking hot meal and some pussy. Shut up. Jesus
That
Christ.
has not happened yet.
Okay, whatever. Listen, I'm pouring out my heart to you, you fucking whore. Jesus. I think I love
I make
Torek.
jokes because I'm uncomfortable.
Well, then be uncomfortable, but I think I love that man, and I don't know if I could be with him because he's inside a violent psychopath that can't control himself. If you want validation from your friends, ask for it. Go and find out if they think you're doing a good job. You can ask them. Opinions freely given are not always going to happen. People aren't always going to go out of their way and spend the emotional capital to give you the validation you want. Talk to your friends. See if you're doing well. Hold a meeting, a council meeting, an assessment of what we're doing. Have you taken a break to have breakfast and talk about your victories? What you've been doing right? Or are you just moving on to the next thing, trying to solve the problem and hope that everybody sees you as the golden child?
I'm not asking to be idolized.
Yes, you are.
But I'm not. I just want...
You are!
I'm asking for a pat on the back.
Pixie, you are the fucking matron of one of the highest houses of nobility in all of Waterdeep. You have slayed doppelgangers. You have solved an insurrection from an evil cult that was going to destroy the lives of an entire village. You have saved your friends. You have destroyed key members of the Xanathar Thieves Guild. You have some of the most powerful people in Waterdeep at your side. People idolize you, whether you think so or not. I know I do.
Why?
Because you've done it. You're actively doing it. There isn't some fucking finish line, sister. There is no finish line to this. You don't get to the end of, we killed the last doppelganger, now what? We sit and we breathe and we stare at the wall until we fucking die? There's no fucking finish line. You just keep doing good until you die. And hopefully that is in your bed at a ripe old age. But there is no medal at the end of this. There is no finish line. There is no entity on high that comes down and says, okay, you're done. You did it. Good job. Now you're erased. That's it. You did the thing. You finished. That doesn't exist.
I guess what I'm going back to. Fucking goddamn it, Liz. You
It would be nice to hear that you were doing a good job from your friends sometimes, instead of them harping at you all the time.
But specifically with Torek, I've been so focused on whether he forgives me, I haven't really thought about if I forgive him.
That's a
And
comment.
I'm not sure what to do with that.
Talk to him. Speak with him. The worst, I promise you, the worst thing that he can say is that he does not. And then you go back to square one and you go right back to proving yourself and doing the work that we are currently doing. You get nowhere by just hoping that he's okay with you. That's it. Speak to your friends. Speak to our friends. Hold a meeting. Talk to the people. We have a ball to go to. Do you know how dangerous that is?
I thought it was just going to be alcohol and dancing.
We're going to a ball at the House Wands Estate. It's going to be a posturing of the highest of high table noble houses in all of Waterdeep. Do you think the doppelgangers are going to have a presence there?
More than likely.
A whole bunch of drunk nobles wandering off into distant, dangerous corners of Waterdeep after the grand
Fuck
ball.
me, man. I didn't think about that. You're right. It really doesn't end. I guess we got to prepare for that. How am I going to tell Gavin no drinking on that night?
By telling him no drinking on that night. Gavin's a dumbass. Like, a powerful, enjoyable... I like him, too. I don't like him as much as you like him. Like, I don't want to stuff him, but, like, he's a good guy. Like, he's just an idiot. Like, he's kind of dumb.
The running theme in our house. Lovable, kind, but stupid.
Dante is incredibly intelligent.
Oh, no, he for sure is.
I'd just like to point out Dante's intelligence is 12, and I think it's the highest in the whole house.
No, my intelligence.
Pixie's is higher.
Damn, she's a genius.
She's literally
Pixie's
a genius.
really smart.
Relative to the rest of us.
Yeah,
Oh,
relative.
man.
Relative.
I look forward to being the second smartest soon.
Yes. So, anyway, Pixie.
Do you think I'm doing a good job, Relica?
I do, yeah. Of course, I'm right behind. Listen, I'll be the first to say I give you a way harder time than I do give you accolades for what you're doing. But like, in case you need to hear it, look at what you've accomplished. I've just given you a fucking list. Look what you've done.
I mean,
do you think Dad would be proud? If you
I don't know. I would love to hear it from him if he'd come fucking home.
If you walked into Dad's room right now and you said to him, Dad, I, with the help of my friends, solved an incursion from an evil cult that was going to destroy a village. I slayed multiple doppelgangers and put a boot to the Zentarum. I lost a friend. I made bad decisions. How do you feel? What do you think he would say?
He'd probably say some sappy shit like, I'm proud of you and everybody makes mistakes. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Don't let it bring you down. Let it make you better, and all sorts of colloquialisms that I get what you're saying.
Well, what would he say about you absolutely fucking embarrassing Brunyandar Marcaster on that ship?
I think he'd have a good chuckle about that one.
Yeah.
Even though I had almost no part of it. Everybody else, Torek and Dante went absolutely. Torek, Dante, and Egan went absolutely fucking berserk and basically won that for us. Me and Ugly did nothing.
Why do you think I want to sleep with Torek?
Oh my god. Okay.
Like, listen, all emotions aside, the man's a statue.
He's really big.
Yeah,
you
and-
should consider
And
that.
cut and like shredded. And he's super handsome. The top knot, the rippling muscles, the doofy but kind. Listen, it might be just a golden retriever thing, but like truly,
I can't relate, man. I'm half your size, and he's like 18 times mine. So
I guess shape-changing magic exists.
I don't know.
Just
No,
say
that's okay.
It's fine. Okay. Regardless, what I'm saying is, it's you're doing a good job, and it's okay for people to give you shit about things. If you need validation and you want to know how you're doing, then go and ask. I'm sure that it would be refreshing for people to think that you actually give a
much do you
fuck
wanna
about
bet,
their
though?
opinion.
How much do you want to bet, though, that entire meeting is going to turn into Dante telling me all the wrong decisions I've made?
Oh my god, yeah, just prepare for that. Yeah, absolutely. Like, give him. Okay, so here's how we do the meeting. Hi everybody.
Do we need a talking
Let's
stick?
get it. Yeah, here's the talking stick, and Dante has to go last. Like, put that in the back, because it's like Torek says all the good things and the nice, and he might like give you the gears about like, you know, whatever, and you can have some like forgiveness therapy there. That's gonna be really nice. Egan's gonna be like, I'm ride or die, you're dumb but I love you, and we're gonna fucking get through this together, and I'll kill for you. I want to kill for you. Can I please kill for you? Like, and like, and then Dante's gonna get the stick, and he's gonna say, you're stupid, you're ugly, you smell bad, you eat like a fucking animal, you dress poorly, you're fucking,
I mean, that
your
last
daggers
one,
are
I
dumb.
mean, it's not-
Like, your daggers are fucking stupid. Like, why don't you get a real sword? Like, learn how to use magic. You're fucking.
I know how to use
doofus.
magic.
You're like a doofus. You constantly make poor mistakes. You didn't do shit on the boat. Like, you surround yourself with yes men, and then you fucking do whatever you want. Like, all this kind of stuff. Like, he's gonna say all of that. Just be prepared for it.
And tell him to get bent.
No, you don't tell him to get bent.
I know.
You don't tell him to get bent. You say, I hear you, Dante. Fuck you, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
That's essentially the same thing.
No, you're validating what he's saying, and you're giving him the information that you're taking in what he's offering, but with the understanding that you think he's an asshole, but you're listening.
All right, I'll schedule that meeting.
Well, we have 9 days now until the summer ball.
Oh, yeah.
Downtime?
God, no.
9 days of downtime.
No.
Torek has a lot of magic items to make.
We could actually we could probably get some downtime in, actually.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
I know, but you actually.
The problem with that is the Pixie doesn't really need downtime. Like, I have nothing to do.
I
relax.
have so many
Have a-
things to research. Also, you could be getting in contact with somebody to get a spell cast for the manor. Like, there's tons of things.
I think what I'm going to do is go to Brunyandar. Except that's going to have to be in game 2, because I want to go to Brunyandar and know what magic he wants to teach me. Because he specifically said he wants to teach me magic as a way to prove his loyalty to our...
He gave you a whole bunch of examples of what he could actually teach you, though. He did do that at the
Okay,
event.
I
Yeah.
totally didn't write it down.
That's okay.
So-
He gave you basically everything, except for clerical magic. He's like, if you want to go and be devoted to a god, that's on your own fucking time. But
Out of character, really quick, if I learn this magic, Aaron, am I going to have to multi-class?
yeah, Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then I have
100%.
decision making to do. Can you give me a list of the magic he can teach me so I can decide informed?
So basically, what would happen is that you'd be able to take a level in whatever arcane class that you decided, whether that was like sorcerer, warlock, or
Does that mean
or
I get to
wizard.
level up immediately?
No. But what will come along with it is a unique ability that is from the Margasters. It is going to be a unique thing that comes from his training and his training alone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need the list of magic that I'm capable of learning from Margaster, and I will strongly consider.
Wizard, warlock,
Yeah.
sorcerer. Pick one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just wizard, warlock, or sorcerer.
Artificer, I guess. Yeah, that is the other one. You could go artificer. Yeah.
You just fucked up.
I didn't fuck up. I like artificers. I think they're great.
I know, but they're so abusable. All right. Yeah, sure. All right. I think I already have my decision, but
Sure. Either way, it's something to think about.
Yeah, but the magical trinkets.
Regardless, is that what everybody wants to do? Is that going? Are we going to do a downtime session? Is that...
Before we go into downtime, while
Yeah.
Torek and Egan are tossing the hammer,
Yeah.
I did want to just get in a real quick word.
Of course.
Just tossing the hammer. So we're down a guy. I wanted to throw something by everybody, but I wasn't sure if it was the right time. So I thought I'd test the waters with you. Oh, good throw. Great arm. I'm kind of interested in getting a squire. So I think that the next person that we take on should become my squire.
Man, now I gotta make a new
Well, there's-
character. Squire.
There's I'm sure there's lots of room on the compound for you to hire a squire. I mean, my cousin has been pretty much letting anybody that wanders in through the gates a place to stay and a job, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Worst
Alright,
case
great.
scenario, I guess Pixie makes them sleep on your floor.
That's fine. Sleeping on the floor builds character. Anyways, I just wanted to run it by you, see what you thought. Sounds like it's a terrible idea.
No, I guess. I mean, you are a knight of Null, right? Don't knights have squires?
I mean, I'm a knight. I'm a knight of Torek.
A knight of Torek. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm for me. I'm about me.
You should find
don't
a squire for Argentum, though. Somebody
Yeah.
who will serve you, but also prioritize the needs of the family.
I could see that. Is Gavin a squire? Could I make him a squire?
I don't know.
How
Do
do
you
you
need
squire
training for it?
someone?
Do you need training to be a squire?
I don't know. I
do
was never a
squires
squire.
Get
I
their
s-
training from
I
being
skipped squire.
squires.
I skipped squire. I went straight from pit fighter to knight.
Huh. Well, I don't know. I don't know anybody who's had a squire.
I don't know. I'll have to do some research.
Yeah.
Well, if
Do
you
you
come
have to
across
pay squires? Are they like
Probably.
interns? Do they just do it for
what's
free?
an intern?
It's like when people join like a bard's college or a
Okay.
wizard's college and
Yeah.
they have to do all the shit jobs to pay for their education.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that kind of the same thing with a squire?
I think so. And then you like work up to knight. Eventually then
Yeah.
you get knighted and then you get a salary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then
I don't know,
that
probably
might make
like-
it easier to get Pixie to be on board, because if Pixie doesn't have to pay them, then
Yeah, she hates paying people what they're worth.
yeah. Then I'm sure she'll make room for your squire.
Okay. All right. Thank you. But yeah, if you see any squires out and about who are like, oh, I'm strong and charming, probably would be good. You know, you want a squire who's like you, right?
Yeah, or somebody that you could see becoming like you mold
like-
them.
You like, that's genius. Okay.
You inspire them.
At this moment, Torek, you look up onto the ramparts that sort of surround the grounds, and you see an individual that's like looking down with you with interest. That's Violet. I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
I could do it.
Oh! I turn back to Egan. What do you think?
I don't know them very well.
I
They're
do.
eager.
No, they're good. No, Vi's good.
Eager, willing.
It
That's
will
like
not come with a
two
pay
main
raise.
Qualities.
I mean, that seems good, right? Moldable.
I didn't want one.
And more training. Training regimen intensified.
Good.
And you have to scratch my back when it's itchy and sweaty.
No.
Please. It gets really itchy.
I get to use a stick.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. That was so easy.
I could. She like trots down. Why now?
Why, what now?
Why do you want a squire now?
Well, I've been thinking about it. And I think if I have someone to guide, it might help me figure out where I'm trying to guide them so I can guide myself.
It's big brain thinking.
Yeah. My gut reaction, if you try to kill somebody, if my gut reaction is to say, no, don't kill them, then I learn a little bit about myself too. And you get to go on missions with Torek. As a support role.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
And not all the missions. Sometimes, we need specific skill sets.
Well, I still have to protect the house.
Yeah, that's rule 1.
I think I can do it.
All right.
What about everybody else?
What about them?
They gonna be upset that I'm the one?
Oh, you were there. You volunteered, and you're capable.
I'm just thinking like Vinny.
Vinny wasn't there. Vinny didn't volunteer.
Well, what about the big guy?
Who, Ugly?
Yeah.
Ugly doesn't want to be a squire. I don't think. I haven't asked, but I have a strong feeling that Ugly wants to be ugly.
All right. Gavin?
Okay. Even I figured that one out.
He don't want it.
I could ask, but then he's gonna make fun of me.
Maybe that's what you need. Look how well Pixie does when you rib her.
It's
Awfully.
true. She does. She makes better decisions.
I think she's really sad about it all the time.
Yeah, you take that angst and you channel it into something constructive.
Like a chisel.
Oh, I think that's how you
Yeah.
get a serial killer.
Well, she already is there, so
It's
it's
true. She's killed a lot of people.
I think that's just a killer. I don't think that's that's not a sneaky one. She just kills people.
Serial killers aren't sneaky. Most of them get caught.
Hmm.
Well, the ones you hear about, anyway.
I've caught more than my fair share. That's
Okay.
not true.
I didn't think so.
It's not true.
You spend a lot of
I
time
lied.
here.
Yeah.
That was a lie.
I know.
Okay.
I'm learning. I didn't like it, so I said I was a lie.
Anyway, I'll help you put your armor on, and I'll come with you if you need another like some might of arms. But yeah, I can help.
I'll run you through some specific nightly duties. We'll do some leadership courses, how to motivate troops and whatnot. You can take like a secondary role to me and Mr. Hogan. Not yet, we'll work up there, but eventually that's kind of what we're getting you ready for.
I'll try to I'll get fitted for some big armor. I'll take whatever oath you've taken.
No. No, you wait to take your oath when it feels right.
Okay. It feels right
Yes.
now.
Nope, it's not.
It feels pretty good.
It's not.
But I have to decide that, he said.
And what do you want your oath to be, Violet?
Whatever yours is. You're really
No, you
you're-
don't.
You're really powerful.
Yep. You don't. I'm not going to tell you what my oath is, so.
Why not? Is it bad?
No, it's private.
Oh, oaths are like that, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, some, they like to spew it everywhere. Like, oh, I'm here to burn down your village, or oh, I'm here to conquer the known world, but not Torek.
Okay. I guess I'll. Well, it's like Paladin or Peerdrin Paladinson, the old, everybody knew what he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was Oath of the Crown. Just a,
Yeah. Oh, they're the worst. They're the loudest.
Well,
No.
it's like the state and
Okay, Vi, you got to find your own oath.
my own. Okay.
Yeah. It's got to be something that matters to you, or it's not going to stick.
Is there like an oath of like the family?
Oh, well, that could be cute. Oath of devotion. Those exist.
Okay. Well, I really like everybody here.
Well, maybe look into that.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Not a big word guy. But if you want me to maybe go through some oaths with you, I know too.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's where we start. And then I can train based on what I want to be.
Yeah, that's great. You're really good at this.
I learned it from watching you.
Shit, you were already my squire.
I've been trying to be like you since you came to the house.
That's a lot of pressure.
No, just keep being you. That's why you're cool.
Okay, be cool.
You've beaten all the enemies that the house has had. You've made friends. You've fought friends. You've, I don't know, in my eyes and Vinny's. I've spoken. Even don't. And then she like leans into you. She's like, and Sir Hogan. We all think you're really like something special about you. Like you do whatever you're doing. It's just right. Yeah. So we train.
What was that? Oh, sorry, I gotta run. Sorry. Someone wants me somewhere else.
That's a lie.
It was a lie.
Yeah. You
This
just
sort
don't.
of conversation is making me uncomfortable.
Okay. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get fitted for some armor, and then I'm gonna go. She like salutes real crisp. She's like, Sir Torek, do I have authority to leave the Argentum Manor grounds in order to go and research what I want to be.
Only if you get your shift covered.
I have to go talk
Tell
to Vinny.
Vinny to do it. Yeah.
And then she salutes and trots off.
Turn back to Egan. Well, that was stressful.
Yeah. I can see why only knights have squires, because I don't think I could handle the responsibility
What responsibility?
of having a squire.
Oh. Shit.
You only can have one, is it? Or do you end up getting more than one?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I only
Can you
want
imagine
one.
this
No,
scheduling nightmare if you had like 2 or 3 that you'd have to coordinate?
I can't imagine. Or like if I had like, what if I had like 5 and they just came with me everywhere? I'd like my own little army. Wait a minute. This is sounding
At least they
fun
could
again.
like share. At least they could rotate watches when we're traveling, and we'd all get a good night's sleep.
Interesting. This is
Because that sounds like a shit job squire should do.
that does sound so they get to learn from us how to beat the shit out of stuff and have integrity. And they have to do all the lame jobs we don't want to do. I see why people
Yeah.
get squires.
Yeah. But still, I don't know. That's kind of like practicing being a parent, maybe.
Whoa, no. Who would I
Like,
even have kids
you've got
with?
this
Who would-
you've got this less experienced person following you around, imitating everything you do and wanting to learn to be like you. That's kind of like what being a parent's like, isn't it?
Not from my experience.
Oh. My parents loved me, so
Oh,
I think that's what it was
the
like.
difference. No, that is the difference. No, that's not true. My mom, I think, loved me, but she died when I was pretty young.
How?
Oh, fucking brutal.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess if we're talking about it, my dad was pretty mean. Do you know what happened?
No, but I assume somewhere along the line you ended up being sold into slavery.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. He blamed me for my mom getting sick and dying. And then he beat me up pretty bad. But I was big, strong. I was big and strong. And when I got big enough and strong enough to maybe stop him, I didn't. I never did. But when I probably could have, yeah, he figured it wasn't worth the trouble and sold me to a fight pit. And hung out there for a while. Don't remember a
Where
lot.
is he now?
Don't know. Probably on the dock ward. Yeah. If I had to guess, he still lives in the same shitty little cabin. I don't know. Why?
I thought you might have gone and paid him a visit after getting your freedom. That's all.
Why? He was not very nice to me.
That's why I thought you would want to pay him a visit.
But that would make me sad.
No, I suppose.
Why? What do you have in mind?
No, I just think maybe some people need a little extra education on how to be a good person.
Well, would you come with me? Because I think you're a pretty good person.
I would come with you for sure. I would like to express my thoughts on a person that treated one of my friends that poorly.
I mean, I could go try and find his house. It's been a long time, but I think I remember.
All right. There's lots of stuff going on. I was just surprised that you hadn't already gone and expressed your feelings on your childhood with him. That's all.
No, I haven't. But thanks for listening. I don't really know if I've told anybody the whole story.
Yeah, I don't talk much, but I listen.
Thank you. I'm really glad that your parents loved you so that you could listen to for me. That's great. Love that.
Well, we're family now. So no matter what came before, you have family that cares about you now.
Oh. That's pretty cool. Somebody's calling for me somewhere else.
Yeah, I can't quite hear who it is, but you should
Yeah,
probably
I should go. I
Is
should
Brendan
find
asking if it's been a short rest yet?
Way to ruin the mood, guys.
I don't even need one this time. I just had to do it for the bit.
Great.
Commit to the
and-
bit.
And Torek runs away. Like, genuinely, like, can't handle that right now.
Yeah.
Aaron's about to fully lose his mind. He's searching for a murder weapon, and then he's going to be coming to my house.
Well, on that note, everyone, I feel like it's real close to that time. I think we can probably call it for this evening. There's a few things off the agenda. We got to say goodnight for the last time to Briggs. We get to say hello to a fantastic new party member next time. There's a lot of feels this episode. I feel like a lot of people got to talk about some stuff that has been sort of brewing for a while. Characters got to voice some stuff. It was nice. This was a good session. Yeah, this was a good one.
Till the very end.
Yeah, it's... God, it's been like a million episodes, everybody. We've been doing this for a minute now. It's been a while since I've said it. Hey, everyone. I fucking love you. Everybody that comes into chat, all the lurkers, all the followers along, all the people that are diehards that actually come out every week and hang out with us. We just get together and tell these stories, and it's so fucking crazy that, to me still, that like anybody comes and watches, hangs out and says hi and thinks what we're doing is cool. That's the fact that people are invested, and that you want to be here is just nuts. So I know I speak for everybody when I say that, like, we love y'all. You're amazing. You're the whole reason why we're here. We turned a home game into a fucking stream, and people are coming out to watch.
Based
So
and factual.
yeah, so it's just really cool. I don't know. And every time we have like an emotional moment on here, it's just like, damn, people are connecting with it and commenting and having fun, and it's just cool. It's just cool. In the household reaching the whole household. It's been, I don't know, it's just been a journey. We're here this is the first, hey, by the way, this is the first game of the new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Yeah,
everybody.
fucking happy New Year, everybody. May all of your dreams for the new year come true, and all of you have a fantastic one going forward. But really, we're just not you. Or we're not us without you. Yeah, just nuts. It's just nuts. But we're gonna say goodbye for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. When the fuck were we planning the Q&A stream?
Good question.
We were waiting for your direction on that.
Is that
Last
what we were
I heard, it
waiting for?
was sometime in January.
It's gonna be in
Okay.
January. What day works for everybody? We can just plan it here. Like, what works? I know that, like, Lane, you're currently not in under contract, so that's okay. And everybody else have yeah, we hadn't decided completely, but like everybody else is fairly available. I know that uh Jake, you have a pretty inflexible schedule, but one that is like static. Like, we know what days you're available.
It bounces around. I'm not free this weekend.
We should do a Google Calendar.
I've thought about it. I've genuinely thought about it. I tried to make it work. I'm stupid. Yeah, no,
I'm
for sure.
old.
Yeah. But yeah, we could definitely get something like that going. I'm typically good at keeping track of things. It's just I need everybody to fucking clock in on it, like what you're available for. Like, what about next Thursday?
I
Yeah,
can do
that works
next
for me.
Thursday.
Yeah, does next Thursday
The
work for everybody?
11th?
Yeah, the 11th.
Yes.
Yeah, the 12th. Lane, you and I are busy next Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
I just opened that.
we have a recording. Hey everybody, come on
Oh,
out
what's
next Friday. We're doing the Oops All Monks with Sam and Fablemancers.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's next Friday. Next Thursday we would do Baldur's, but I think we can put a pin in it for the week.
No Baldin.
Yeah, just to do a fucking a Q&A stream with everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, just in time.
Just in time to get passed off somewhere else.
That's true. Well, we're gonna be here for a minute talking about scheduling and stuff and what we got planned. I wanted to do like a hi, Aaron. Hi, you're great. Hey everybody, go and check out the TTRPG Collective. Go and check out Evandale. Go and see what amazing stuff that they have in store for the TTRPG community. These folks are wonderful creators, incredibly intelligent, super fucking wonderful raconteurs in the TTRPG space. Steve and Aaron are a part of a TTRPG collective that sort of brings everybody together and helps with networking in the TTRPG space. They're fucking awesome. They are good people, wholesome, fun. Aaron, they are also a Twitch streamer. Shout out Aaron. We'll do shout out on Evan.